And now, before the official ceremony starts, please pay your attention of the screen and let us have a review on the journeys of 20 years of RMIT Vietnam.
Và trước khi buổi lễ chính thức được bắt đầu, xin mời quý vị hướng về màn hình và thưởng thức đoạn video ngắn về hành trình 20 năm của Đại học RMIT Việt Nam. Xin cảm ơn. Và bây giờ, buổi lễ sẽ được bắt đầu với phần biểu diễn trống nghệ thuật.
And now, the ceremonies will now begin with the drum performance. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, please stand up for the academics procession.
Xin mời toàn thể quý vị phụ huynh cùng các bạn sinh viên đứng lên để chào đón đoàn diễu hành danh dự.
Please remain standing for the Vietnamese and Australian national anthems. Please be seated. Consul General 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, Deputy Director General, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ms. Thao, distinguished guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful way to start today's event. My name is 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶cie. I'm the Registrar at RMIT Vietnam, and I'll be helping to guide you through today's ceremony. For an official welcome, please put your hands together for our Executive Dean, Academic and Students, Professor Rick Bennett.
Australian Consul General, our distinguished guests, my colleagues all around, graduating students, friends, and of course families. A very warm welcome to our 2021 graduation ceremony here in our Saigon South campus, as we celebrate our 20-year anniversary of RMIT here in Vietnam. RMIT has grown from only a handful of students in 2001 to over 8,500 higher ed students enrolled today across our Vietnamese campuses, plus another 1,000 students currently studying in our English programs. Now, we faced some big challenges last year, and those continue into this year, but we've now made it to graduation. And so to all our graduating students, thank you for waiting. Your moment has finally arrived. Now, while our colleagues from Melbourne are not able to be here in person, technology does allow for us to hear from our Vice-Chancellor and our Chairman digitally. And this is something that we've all had to adapt to in these special times. We're also live streaming this event for the first time, so your family and your friends who cannot attend in person can follow these proceedings at home or wherever they are. Graduands, today you officially become a member of our RMIT Alumni Network, a milestone that not only recognises your achievement, but also represents you leaving campus life and branching out into the world. Many of you will be entering industry, some will be pursuing further study, and some will even be starting up your own businesses. I believe that RMIT's philosophy that our students should be ready for life and work will have equipped you well to succeed in whatever path you choose, or indeed the many pathways you may take as you gain experience and you make new choices. In fact, we know that current generations entering the workforce are expected to have up to 17 different jobs in your careers across 5 different industries. And as new industries emerge and ways of working change, we all need to adapt also. I hope that the RMIT experience, with a focus on authentic learning and that strong industry engagement, has supported you to develop the attributes and lifelong learning that will help you succeed and take on new challenges. And so congratulations to you all and to your families who have supported you throughout your journey so far and which has brought you here today. Your family, your friends and your support networks play such an important role, and including those connections you've made here at RMIT. So please enjoy today as we all celebrate together, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Professor Bennett. Please now turn your attention to the screens for a message from RMIT University's Vice-Chancellor, Professor 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, CBE.
Hello, Xin Chào everyone. I'm 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶cie, proud Vice-Chancellor of RMIT University, and it's a privilege to be part of RMIT Vietnam's graduation celebrations. What a special day this is. Graduates, you come together from far and wide. Some of you joined RMIT straight from school. Others came after travel adventures or the world of work. No matter how or when you joined us, you shared a desire to learn and to succeed. What united you was a determination to gain the knowledge and experience to prepare you for your life and work, and that's exactly what you have achieved. You're about to stand as a graduate of this great and global university, and that's quite an achievement. It's taken commitment, determination, and at times sacrifice, especially during challenging times like these. Each day, you followed your dreams and built up the resilience and ability to adapt. These are skills that we know will help you succeed in whatever you choose to do next. As you step into this new chapter of your life, please remember you're always one of us. You'll always be part of RMIT, no matter where you are. Today, you join a diverse global community of over 460,000 alumni living and working in over 130 countries. As the world of work changes, alumni networks become more and more important. There's nothing quite like staying connected to those you've shared so many rich experiences with. You've learned together and you've learned from each other, so make sure you stay in touch. To all the parents, family and friends, thank you for supporting our amazing graduates. To our graduands, we're so proud we've given you the confidence, knowledge, skills and connections you need to succeed. So reach out, stay connected and come back when you have something new to learn or a different direction you want in your career. We'll be ready for you. Congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you to our inspirational Vice-Chancellor, Professor Bean. Although you cannot be with us in person today, it's a pleasure to hear your warm words. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I would now like to once again invite you to look at the screens to hear from our RMIT Vietnam Chairman and Deputy Vice-Chancellor Global Development for RMIT, Professor Peter Colo.
Hello, Xin Chào everyone. As RMIT Vietnam Chairman, it is my great pleasure to share in your celebrations today, although I am disappointed I can't be with you all in person. For our graduating students, today is a day I am sure you will always remember. Reaching this moment has demanded outstanding commitment and many years of hard work. Take the time to reflect on this milestone and your achievement. you should all feel incredibly proud. To all parents, partners, family and friends, thank you for the support you've given to our amazing graduates and the fundamental role you've played throughout this journey. This last year, more than ever, it has been the support of our families and loved ones who've helped us all adapt and succeed in these unprecedented times. Thank you. Today, we will also recognise the RMIT Vietnam Chairman's Award recipient. I'm delighted this will be presented to a very deserving student who has not only excelled academically, but has also made an outstanding contribution to RMIT and the broader community. I've been lucky to be closely linked with RMIT Vietnam since its inception, and being part of this award makes me very proud. As Vietnam continues to evolve, so too has RMIT, supporting the country's economic priorities and positive developments in the region for 20 years. We feel very privileged to play our part in inspiring, educating and nurturing Vietnam's future leaders, and it is a responsibility we take very seriously. Today's graduates will join over 15,500 members of the RMIT Vietnam alumni community who are already experiencing firsthand the benefit of an education that opens doors within Vietnam and around the world. With industry and enterprise embedded in everything we do, we are confident that we've provided you with the skills, knowledge and connections you need to be successful, far beyond the walls of RMIT. In challenging and uncertain times like these, you've responded with resilience and embraced every obstacle. The innovation and pace of change currently underway is immense, and workplaces continue to evolve around us. Take comfort knowing your experiences and the skills you've developed have prepared you to adapt and succeed in a changing world. We're proud our graduates are widely recognised for their work-ready skills and are eagerly sought after by employers globally. While today marks the end of one chapter for you, a new phase beckons with opportunities we may never have previously thought possible. I encourage you to draw on RMIT's unique global footprint and 20 years of prestige in Vietnam. Remember, no matter where you go or what you pursue in your future career, you are a member of the RMIT family for life, etched in our proud history. Please stay in touch with us and with your RMIT peers. We look forward to hearing what you go on to achieve in the years to come and wish you every success for the future. Congratulations.
Many thanks to our chairman, Professor 𝗀𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀. The Chancellor Delegate, Ms. Janet Latchford, and Academic Registrar, Ms. Connie Molino, will now lead the conferring ceremony. Graduands, pay attention.
Hello everyone, I'm Connie Molino, the Academic Registrar of RMIT, and joining me today is the Deputy Chancellor, Ms. Janet Latchford. We are delighted to join in the celebrations in Vietnam today to commend our graduates on this outstanding achievement. Congratulations on completing your program with RMIT. We are incredibly proud of your momentous achievement. You set your sights on this moment years ago, and you've made it.
We wish we could be with you in person, but we are very much with you in spirit. As we come together today to celebrate the end of one chapter, another opens. Graduation represents the culmination of much hard work and it demonstrates a commitment and resilience that is truly impressive. The world needs graduates like yourselves more than ever, people with the passion and tenacity to succeed and to make a difference.
So, graduates, I invite you to please stand for the conferral of degrees. Deputy Chancellor, I certify to you that the candidates presented here today have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the named awards of the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology and are entitled to be admitted to the rights and privileges of these awards.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of RMIT University, I admit the duly authorised candidates on this list, both present and absent, to the appropriate degree or diploma of RMIT University and to all the rights and privileges of graduation. Congratulations to all our new graduates.
Congratulations, graduates. This is your moment. You should feel incredibly proud of everything you have achieved. Your families and friends should feel delighted. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. It's now official. Let's give them a round of applause. Our keynote address today is to be given by Ms. 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶ci Hy, CEO of 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶ci JSC. Ms. 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝘀𝘀𝗶 is the founder and CEO of 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀, one of the top 30 global mobile app developers. Graduating in computer science from the University of Sydney, 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀 has an endless passion for technology. She believes technology can make life a better place. With the mission of leveraging engineering resources in Vietnam, she founded 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 to drive digital transformation for businesses, and in doing so aspires to make it one of the top 10 digital technology companies in the region. 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 was the first winner of the Mekong Women's Entrepreneurship Challenge in 2013, listed in the top 100 outstanding startup entrepreneurs in Vietnam in 2016, named on the ASEAN Female Entrepreneur of the Year list in 2017, named by Forbes magazine as one of 15 global leaders to watch in 2017, honoured as the most prominent Australian female alumni by the Australian Embassy in Vietnam in 2019, and was the only Vietnamese chosen by the US Department of State to join the Fortune US Women Mentoring Program in 2020. 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 has proved to be an astute businesswoman and citizen who enjoys supporting the community's well-being and society where she lives. She's currently holding the following positions: Vice President of the Alliance of Digital Technology Companies in Vietnam, Vice President of Hanoi Women Entrepreneurs Association, Board Member of OS for Innovation Program, Mentor in Cherry Blair Foundation's Mentoring for Women program. 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 has been a great inspiration for technology enthusiasts, entrepreneurs, female leaders, and young generations. She has been a speaker at major events such as TEDx, APAC, the Asian Economic Forum, and ASEAN Summit. The topics she has presented have ranged from digital transformation, innovation, women, to entrepreneurship. 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 is also a familiar judge for startup challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome 𝗦𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀.
Good afternoon. Professor Peter Kohler, Chairman of RMIT, Australian Consulate General, faculty members, proud parents and graduates. Thank you very much for inviting me today. I'm so honored to be a part of your proudest moments of your life. I can see two families present today. your families, and the family of RMIT. Congratulations to you, graduating students of 2021 class. Today is your day, so be proud, be thankful, and especially be pretty for Facebook and Instagram. And you two parents, you are part of the hard work. Before the ceremony, I get a chance to talk to a fresh student, and she seems very happy and excited. She told me, today is the best day because tomorrow, finally, I can move out of my parents' house. Well, I've been there and done that too. I was very excited. And now, since I'm a mother of two, I can tell you this. Your parents are even happier. From tomorrow, many of you will become financially independent from your parents. It is challenging, but exciting, I believe. You will have a chance to experience new perspective. You can see so many things that are unfamiliar to you, but don't be afraid. It worked out for me, so it should be okay with you. When living with my family, my parents always told me, Van, you should wear a jacket, it's cold today. Van, remember to get home early for dinner. Or remember to have breakfast before you go. It had never occurred to me any of what they said were true until I was living on my own and had kids. Then I realized it was all correct, all along. But it took my own life experience, my adventure, to learn just that. It's a part of learning process, and you need to be free and experience on your own to learn the lesson you have been told before. And parents, don't worry, your proud kids can do that. They have the best education, the best environment, and brilliant minds, and they are ready. All they need now is the trust from you, and they will figure it out on their own. And how are you feeling today, graduates? Happy? Excited? Or feeling lost something? I would like to reflect on 3 key ideas that are 3 lessons that I've learned with you today as you embark on your new journeys. Firstly, be courageous and embrace change. I can see myself through your eyes 18 years ago. When I finished my bachelor degree at the University of Sydney, and honestly, I did not know what my next move should be. I did not get a high score like many of my friends. They received a scholarship to study master degree or PhD, but I just came back to Vietnam. That was my commitment when I accepted the scholarship. So I started looking for a job in Hanoi and felt very excited, but actually I did not know where to start. My parents just told me that they trust me. They give me the full right to decide. I like it, but also very worried as it is a huge responsibility that I need to take. I miss Australia so much, so I wanted to go back for further study. So I decided to work as a researcher in a research institute with the hope of earning extra points to get a scholarship. And my family were very happy when I got a job from government-owned company. Many people say that was a good job for women, as it's stable, and I could have time for being a good mom or raising kids later. But to tell you the truth, I even did not have any idea of marriage at that time. But after 2 years, I changed my mind. I found being a researcher was not a place for me. And I decided not to go for further study and want to get up the seat that many people wanted. I yearned to do something more exciting as I felt that I was wasting myself. So I told myself, then it's time to change. If you do not do it now, you would never do that. So I moved out to another horizon, and now I found that was a very sharp decision that I made. I'm sure that many of you are afraid of making mistakes or taking risks, but it's better to make mistakes early because you still have time to fix them and to learn from them. Once you recognize the mistake, just be brave to change as early as possible. Let's consider that this is lesson that you've learned. Fail fast. If it doesn't work out, change it. I love the quote from the founder and chairman of the World Economic Forum. It said, in the new world, it's not the big fish that eats the small fish, but it's the fast fish which eats the slow fish. And I still follow it now. Wow. And the second idea I would like to share with you today, that is, every person on earth has his or her own mission. You don't need to follow anyone's path in making your way. Many of you may ask the question, who should I become? And me too. I question so many times, who should I become? What could I do? What people could remember about me when I'm no longer in this world? Seems serious. But when I was small, people around me did not give high respect to a salesperson. And in Vietnamese, we call them con buôn. And I would never think that I will do business. I just want to be a scientist. But later, after a few years of working, I found out that a real entrepreneur can create value for society and benefit people around them, not only themselves. So that concept really inspired me. So the question I have is not who should I become, but more one, what value could I create and bring to people? I found that if I can gather like-minded people together and share my dream, we can make my dream come true. I felt like I just found some secret, and 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀 was born at that time with a dream of leveraging engineering resources in Vietnam. It started in 2009 with 4 people in a small room, and our first project is building an application for modern post-management system. The customer were very happy with that, and then we continue to other industry in finance, healthcare, and education. We build world-class software products supporting customers from nearly 20 countries all over the world. And now we are a team of hundreds of people from different backgrounds, but share a dream of bringing a better life through technology. We are proud to be ranked in the top 30 global app developers and Vietnam 30 leading IT companies. The more I do, the more value, joy, and happiness I find on my journey. So it is no longer my job, but my career, my passion, and mission. So the third lesson that I would like to share with you. So I would like to talk about students who have good financial support from their parents. It is an advantage, for sure, but it is also a very difficult challenge. I was lucky to live in 2 different worlds. One is very small and poor in Bai province, and one is the large and modern city of Sydney. So I was getting out my comfort zone and step into a new, different world. The journey provided me a huge contrast, and I questioned it all the time during the 4 years I lived in Australia. I had questioned why children in my village has no opportunity to have a health check until they are really sick. Why many of them could not travel anywhere out of town for their whole life. Why in Sydney students talk about their travels every weekend. There were no kindergarten classes in my town, so my mom had to let my sister sleep on the table when she was teaching in the class. I miss my family, my parents, and friends so much, so much. They deserve to have a better life. I wish they could be there to see by their eyes that was real. And those things were my motivation to find an opportunity to change it, to improve what we have today. Many of you here today come from family with excellent condition. That is excellent start and absolutely an advantage as you got very good support and community around. However, I'm sure that's a big challenge for you as you need to get out of the comfort zone. You need to aim higher, not only helping yourself, but helping people around. It means overcome the comfort, not the challenge. Class of 2021, as a new chapter begins, be ready to learn all the lessons ahead of you, to chase your dream and follow the endless passion, to get out of your comfort zone and head up with new challenges. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Vung, for your wonderful advice and personal reflection on your own incredible journey. The Chairman's Award goes to the undergraduate student who embodies everything we would wish our graduates to exemplify: high academic achievement, social responsibility, and service to the university community. This year's winner for Saigon South Campus graduated from the Bachelor of Business, Economics and Finance this morning. A President's Scholar and currently working as a junior management consultant at the Boston Consulting Group, he has achieved outstanding academic results, including a perfect GPA, has demonstrated exceptional leadership, and has represented RMIT in numerous competitions and events. The Chairman's Award for 2021 Saigon South Campus goes to 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 𝗀𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀 was presented with his award at this morning's graduation ceremony. I'd like to invite 𝗀𝘀𝘀𝘀 on stage now to say a few words.
Before I start, I would like to express my sincerest thanks to Professor Peter Kahlo, RMIT Vietnam Chairman, RMIT board members, RMIT registrar, staff, our beloved lecturers for making this happen. And welcome families, friends, and the class of 2021. First of all, a huge congratulations to everyone again. It is great to see you all here like this, having waited so long after a crazy 2020. I actually finished all my courses last year, so employers would probably be wondering, how come this guy's only graduating now? How many exams has he failed? I also saw some of you were like, thank God we can finally wear our gowns and post our check-ins on Instagram. Well, we have made it. So what's next? I guess some of you already have plans, while others may still be searching for a purpose, perhaps feeling a bit lost, unsure about what the future may hold. Well, don't worry, because there's one thing that's certain: you are not alone. I myself have also wondered many times along this journey, what is it that we, as students, workers, people, are striving so much for? Why did we work so hard, spend countless hours burning the midnight oil to get to today? And where do we go from here? I guess the answer depends on each individual, but allow me to share with you today some of my personal reflections, which hopefully can also give you some food for thought. For one, I think achievements are just achievements. Looking back, my GPA right now has little value in determining how well I do in my current job, but only my mindset, my qualities, and my skills matter. Of course, school gave us the foundation of soft skills and knowledge to build on, but that's only a foundation. So, I think we should not try for the sake of polishing our resume. And second, if it's only purely about making money or showing off to others that we can be superficially successful, then I guess by the end of life, we would have nothing but a bunch of paper to hold on to. Surely, there must be more than that. Then some friends told me, we try to improve ourselves, to become better people, to grow as people. I agree. It sounds like a valid reason, right? But still, if there's one thing I learned recently, blind improvement without a good purpose, without being mindful of our surroundings, can actually be counter-effective. Let me illustrate. For a long time, one of the central beliefs as humans was simply to grow. Population grew, businesses grew, which collectively meant economic growth. But then COVID hit, and we realized that if everyone just thought about growing themselves, it would be a disaster. We have seen major economies crumble simply due to poor healthcare infrastructure, poor planning for disease outbreaks, and most crucially, lack of awareness and social responsibility on an individual level. Don't get me wrong, I'm a strong supporter of growth, but the example shows that we cannot deny the importance of progress in other areas besides raking in money for the nation. What if in the not-so-distant future in Vietnam, we're going to deal with climate change, rising sea levels, social unrest, severe income inequality? These pressing matters are not disappearing on their own, which is why I think that true purpose, besides personal and family goals, is to help solve the big problems in society, help improve the lives of people around us. And actually, there are plenty of opportunities to do so if you consciously look for them. During my time at RMIT, I've seen countless projects in clubs, in courses, in external collaborations that bring big positive impacts on a local and regional scale. For example, I was fortunate enough to participate in this data competition where the goal was to leverage technology to create social impact in ASEAN. I never imagined how far it would take me, but my team ended up presenting to the United Nations, the ASEAN Council in the final round, which then turned into a full-blown project with UNICEF, SAP, and Microsoft to deliver online learning to those in need across Vietnam. So I realized that once we were trying to do something meaningful, support would just come rushing in from anywhere around the world. But relax, friends. I'm not saying that all of us should devote our entire career to social contribution, you know, going onto mountains to plant trees, protesting on the streets, or living in Africa, if you will. In fact, I've seen business leaders, executives of for-profit company that start pushing for a good cause only when they have the influence and the resources to do so on a large scale. So the key for us, I think, is to be mindful and to actively contribute whenever there is room to do so. I think all of us here are privileged enough to receive a good education compared to many people out there in the world. Funny how some tend to call us RMIT rich kids, which of course is not always the case, right? But you know what? I say let's actively change their perspective. Show them that RMIT students are using our education to give back to the community. Show them that we are not burning cash, but put it to good use. Show them that RMIT generations can become the backbone of a prosperous, sustainable society, not just in Vietnam, but around the globe. Fellow class of 2021, our lifelong journey is just starting now, where there's so much room for greatness that we can achieve. So I say let's spend today throwing a huge party and tomorrow thinking, how do we start impacting lives? Before I wrap up my speech, I would just like to ask everyone again to give a biggest round of applause for all those who supported us along this journey. RMIT, the staff, our beloved lecturers, friends, families, moms and dads for helping us fly. Thank you.
Thank you, Chum, and congratulations again. It's now time to individually recognize our graduates for 2021. I'd like to call on Professor 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀, Dean of School of Communications and Design, to present graduates from the College of Design and Social Context, followed by graduates from STEM College. Professor Rick Bennett will be greeting our graduates as they come on stage.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honour to present graduates from the College of Design and Social Context. For the Graduate Certificate in Digital Tertiary Learning and Teaching with Distinction.
Chứng chỉ sau đại học, ứng dụng kỹ thuật số vào dạy và học bậc đại học. Đặng Phạm Thiên Duy. Thạc sĩ quản trị dự án. Đỗ Ngọc Diệp.
For the degree of Bachelor of Communication with Distinction.
Cử nhân, truyền thông chuyên nghiệp, loại giỏi. Bùi Phương Anh. Đỗ Phương Anh. Đỗ Quỳnh Giao Chi. Huỳnh Trà Dương. Trần Lê Uyển Hạ. Nguyễn Thảo Hiền. Đỗ Minh Kha. Phan Khánh. Phan Kim Ngân. Dương Quỳnh Nhi.
Lê Hoàng Yến Nhi.
Nguyễn Trương Yến Phi. Vũ Thị Hương Quỳnh. Trần Thị Hạnh Thảo. Phan Hoàng Bích Trâm. Nguyễn Mai Hiếu Trang. And finally, Võ Ngọc Hoàng Uyên.
For the degree of Bachelor of Communication, Professional Communication.
Cử nhân, truyền thông chuyên nghiệp. Hồ Châu Thoại An. Nguyễn Trần Minh Anh. Vũ Thành Công. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Đào. Dương Bá Thiều Giao. Tô Lê Anh Đào, Trần Ngọc Kim Đoan, Nguyễn Minh Đức, Đỗ Đại Dương, Phạm Thế Anh Duy, Lôi Mỹ Duyên, Huỳnh Thị Thu Giang, Phạm Thái Hà, Bùi Việt Hà, Trịnh Đức Hiếu, Quách Kim Hoàng, Trần Hoàng Mai Khanh, Đỗ Phương Khanh, Đinh Gia Khánh, Nguyễn Đức Khoa, Nguyễn Anh Kiệt, Nguyễn Hoàng Lê, Huỳnh Nhã Lâm, Nguyễn Hà Linh, Trần Thị Khánh Linh, Nguyễn Huỳnh Thảo Linh, Dương Gia Linh, Vũ Hà Linh, Nông Hoàng Linh, Nguyễn Mỹ Linh, Nguyễn Thị Tuyết Mai, Trần Ngọc Mai, Huỳnh Huệ Mẫn, Lê Duy Hoàng Minh, Hoàng Nhật Minh, Vũ Đức Minh, Nguyễn Đoàn Hải My, Lê Nguyễn Hà My, Nguyễn Hà My, Nguyễn Thanh Ngân, Quách Thị Kim Ngân, Vũ Hoàng Phương Nghi, Mai Trung Nghĩa, Phạm Trung Nghĩa, Trần Nguyên Bảo Ngọc, Nguyễn Chánh Nhân, Nguyễn Tăng Hồng Nhật, Đặng Xuân Yến Nhi, Nguyễn Quý Thường Nhiên, Lâm Quỳnh Như, Lê Hồng Nhung, Nguyễn Hà Thục Oanh, Phan Thanh Phong, Phạm Ngọc Bảo Phương, Lê Nguyễn Uyên Phương, Hoàng Thị Nam Phương, Phạm Trần Linh Phương, Nguyễn Phúc Minh Quân, Phạm Nguyễn Thanh Quang. Trần Lê Hoàng Sa. Phạm Trung Thành. Nguyễn Lan Thanh. Phạm Thu Thảo. Châu Ngọc Phương Thảo. Phan Minh Thi. Dương Cẩm Thơ. Phan Hồ Anh Thư. Nguyễn Thị Phương Thủy. Nguyễn Tài Xuân Thi. Phạm Ngọc Mai Trang. Nguyễn Vũ Phương Trinh. Nguyễn Thị Thanh Trúc. Trần Thanh Trúc. Nguyễn Đỗ Anh Tuấn. Bùi Thủy Cát Tường. Hồ Vũ Phương Uyên. Bùi Thanh Vân. Nguyễn Ngọc Thanh Vi. Vũ Thị Hoàng Yến. And finally, Phan Kim Yến.
For the degree of Bachelor of Design, Digital Media with distinction.
Cử nhân thiết kế truyền thông số loại giỏi Cao Lâm Anh. Nguyễn Gia Hân. Hồ Hữu Đăng Khoa, Phạm Tuấn Kiệt, Đỗ Khánh Linh, Liêm Newell, Vũ Quỳnh Thuyên, Nguyễn Phương Uy Việt, and finally, Ki Chi Wen.
For the degree of Bachelor of Design, Digital Media.
Cử nhân thiết kế truyền thông số, Trương Thị Quỳnh Anh, Tiên Kha Bảo, Lê Hà Chi, Nguyễn Minh Đạt, Văn Ngọc Minh Đức, Bùi Minh Dũng, Nguyễn Khắc Duy, Nguyễn Thành Phước Hải, Hồ Thanh Hằng, Đoàn Vũ Hào, Phạm Thanh Kim Hương, Nguyễn Doãn Gia Huy, Lê Quốc Huỳnh, Trần Trọng Đăng Khoa, Nguyễn Thị Hồng Kim, Lê Gia Linh, Trần Thị Thúy Loan, Nguyễn Nam Lộc, Hoàng Mai, Nguyễn Huỳnh Cao Minh, Nguyễn Văn Hoàng Nam, Võ Thị Kim Ngân, Nguyễn Sắc Phương Phi, Nguyễn Thành Phương, Park Sang Huynh, Đào Bùi Minh Sơn, Nguyễn Hữu Thọ, Cao Âu Anh Thư, Hong Chu Min, Nguyễn Tự Vinh, and finally, Nguyễn Ái Thúy Vi.
For the degree of Bachelor of Design Studies with distinction.
Cử nhân thiết kế ứng dụng sáng tạo, loại giỏi, Nguyễn Thiên Ân, and finally, Nguyễn Tú Anh.
For the degree of Bachelor of Design Studies.
Cử nhân thiết kế ứng dụng sáng tạo, Trần Phan Minh Thu.
And finally, Georgia Rose Epworth.
For the degree of Bachelor of Fashion, Merchandise Management with distinction.
Cử nhân, quản lý và kinh doanh thời trang, loại giỏi, Nguyễn Hồng Anh. Trần Lê Ngọc Hà. Vương Quế Hân. Trần Gia Hân. Võ Huỳnh Thiên Hương. Võ Ngọc Khánh Linh. Lê Phan Uyển Nhi. And finally, Nguyễn Hữu Thọ.
For the degree of Bachelor of Fashion Merchandise Management.
Cử nhân, quản lý và kinh doanh thời trang. Nguyễn Thị Quế Anh. Hoàng Lan Anh. Phạm Nguyễn Thảo Lê. Nguyễn Hà My. Trần Phương Nghi. Lê Quỳnh Như. Phùng Tuyết Nhung. Lưu Huệ Phương. Trần Bội Phương. Vũ Lê Thanh Tâm. Võ Thái Thanh Thanh. Huỳnh Phương Thảo. And finally, Đoàn Á Tiên.
For the degree of Bachelor of Languages with distinction.
Cử nhân, ngôn ngữ, loại giỏi. Đỗ Huy Hoàng. Nguyễn Hạnh Phúc. And finally, Đỗ Trần Nghi Uyên.
For the degree of Bachelor of Languages.
Cử nhân, ngôn ngữ. Đỗ Hữu Minh Đức. Nguyễn Châu Hảo. Phạm Lê Thùy Linh, Nguyễn Việt Thanh, and finally, Nguyễn Ngọc Thiên Tú.
It is my honour to now present our outstanding graduates from the School of Communication and Design. The outstanding graduates are, for Bachelor of Communication, Professional Communication, Tran Thi Han. For Bachelor of Design, Digital Media, Do Can Lin. For Bachelor of Fashion Merchandise Management, Tran Ya Han. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Design and Social Context. Congratulations to all our outstanding graduates and all college graduates. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honour to present graduates from the STEM College. For the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Project Management Honours,
Cử nhân, khoa học ứng dụng, quản trị dự án, danh dự. Đinh Trung Hiếu.
for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering Honours.
Cử nhân, kỹ thuật, điện và điện tử, danh dự. Dương Thuận An. Aurelio David Card. Lê Trầm Phú Hưng. Nguyễn Đức Huy. Phạm Hoàng Mai. Nguyễn Hoàng Phúc. Nguyễn Hữu Phúc. Võ Đặng Hải Sơn. Nguyễn Trung Tính. Lê Xuân Trịnh. And finally, Vũ Hồng Tuân.
For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Software Engineering Honours.
Cử nhân kỹ thuật, kỹ sư phần mềm, danh dự. Mã Ngọc Phương Anh. Lê Gia Bảo. Lý Ngọc Gia Bảo. Đặng Phúc Hưng. Trần Nguyễn Đức Huy. Đặng Đình Khánh. Đoàn Thế Đăng Khoa. Lại Nguyên Khôi. Nguyễn Hoàng Long. Trần Hoàng Long. Nguyễn Tuấn Mạnh. Phạm Thanh Minh. Nguyễn Tấn Thành. Phù Gia Thành. Phùng Minh Tuấn. And finally, Châu Phước Tường.
For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Robotics and Mechatronics Engineering Honours.
Cử nhân kỹ thuật, kỹ sư robot và cơ điện tử, danh dự. Thái Phan Quang Hiếu. And finally, 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀
For the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology with distinction.
Cử nhân công nghệ thông tin loại giỏi. 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗶𝟐. Phạm Ngọc Minh Hằng. Nguyễn Đình Anh Khôi, Đỗ Thị Khánh Linh, and finally, Phạm Nguyễn Thoại Nhi.
For the degree of Bachelor of Information Technology.
Cử nhân công nghệ thông tin, Nguyễn Quang Chiến, Lê Duy Đạt, Lê Phạm Ngọc Hoài, Mai Phạm Quang Huy, Hồ Tuấn Huy, Sầm Mẫn Huy, Lương Thiện Khang, Nguyễn Quốc Khánh, Lê Minh Trung Kiên, Phan Nhật Thanh, Đỗ Quốc Toàn, Ninh Ngọc Phương Trung, Nguyễn Hoàng Cẩm Tú, and finally, Nguyễn Sơn Tùng.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to now present our outstanding graduates from the School of Science and Technology. The outstanding graduates from the School of Science and Technology are, for Bachelor of Engineering, Electrical and Electronic Engineering Honours, Lê Xuân Chinh. For Bachelor, for Bachelor of Engineering, Software Engineering Honours, Dang Ding Can. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Science, Engineering and Health. Congratulations to our outstanding graduates and all college graduates. Thank you.
I'd like to call on Professor Bennett one final time to close today's proceedings.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, and that concludes today's official proceedings. Graduates, you are now part of the large community of RMIT alumni. I really do encourage you to get involved with the alumni community, as it will enable you to stay in touch with the university, your friends from the university, and to develop professional networks to further your career. I take pleasure in inviting you all to have photographs with us after the academic procession concludes. Thank you very much.
Please stand for the removal of the mace and the exit of the academic procession.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain on your seats for live streaming of the group photo.
Xin quý khách vui lòng ngồi chờ trong ít phút để các tân cử nhân chụp ảnh kỷ niệm với đoàn diễu hành bên ngoài. Hoạt động chụp ảnh sẽ được phát sóng trực tiếp trên màn hình trong ít phút. Khán phòng sẽ được mở sau khi phiên chụp kết thúc. Xin cảm ơn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain on your seats for live streaming of the group photo.
Xin quý khách vui lòng ngồi chờ trong ít phút để các tân cử nhân chụp ảnh kỷ niệm với đoàn diễu hành bên ngoài. Hoạt động chụp ảnh sẽ được phát sóng trực tiếp trên màn hình trong ít phút. Khán phòng sẽ được mở sau khi phiên chụp hình kết thúc. Xin cảm ơn.